Hello, class, and welcome to Unit 1.3. Same schedule. We just have one worksheet. Literally, there's going to be two links here. This video and this worksheet, and it's due Friday night. When I click this, it opens up a copy. This is the copy. It says copy up here. I can put on my name, whatever. And it helps to actually rename this because, as we've discussed probably in class, keeping track of your copy can be important because if you keep clicking it and making a new copy, it deletes your work. So you want to keep track of which copy you're using in your Google Drive, like this down here, Google Drive. So really easy. These are commas. You can find comma stuff in Chapter 3.1 in the PDF early on in the earlier units. And look for the introductory word or phrase and add a comma. I like introductory clause commas. So like suddenly, comma, the dog ran to the house. But we have these all over the place. Anything that feels like a little clause where we pause, put the comma. That's this activity. Should go pretty quick. We should get it done in class. Copy and paste 6 sentences from your Life Brand essay, because you should have a draft done now, that correctly use commas. So if you feel like it correctly uses the comma, then go ahead and paste it here. Boom, 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 boom. And then 2 that maybe you're not so sure about. 2 that are a little bit of, questionable. Put those there. Maybe long sentences. Okay. Exercise 3, insert commas before separating or interrupting words. So this will happen in the middle of the sentence. When you read the sentence, you're gonna hear it. So for example, like my uncle who plays with fire burned himself. Who plays with fire is the interrupter. And so you're looking for that little phrase in the middle that can be offset by commas. So there'll be 2 commas, one at the beginning, one at the end. We'll do this in class as well. I asked my neighbors, the retired couple from Florida, to bring in my mail, right? So there, starting at the retired, we hear that section. And then we're straight on to applications of concepts. And it is defined 2 simple sentences from your Life Brand essay draft, 1 compound, which has the and, or, for, nor, but, yet, so, that separates 2 independent clauses. We can talk about that in class. And complex, which has a subordinating clause. We'll talk about that also in class. But so these ones will have words like because or when. When's a big one. When I was young, I ran a quarter mile. Something like that, right? And then last but not least, the reading journal, which is a little bit more open this week, about what subject validation and anchoring mean, what anchoring means in our current world, and 24-hour news cycles and that sort of a thing when we become anchored, and how it is difficult to remain informed in a complex world. So you'll understand more about that. Just give it your best shot. It's only, I'm going to have, actually, I'm going to change this so that I only have to write a paragraph or 2, right? Something small. So that's this week's assignment. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in class.